Alright, so in 2012 me and my wife decided we wanted to live in a tiny house, and you guys have seen the videos of the build. Well, it's finally finished, and I want to talk about what it is like to live in a tiny house. First of all, we had to announce to our friends and family that we were going to live in less than 200 square feet, being a family of 5. And that was a shock for most people, especially when they saw what I brought home, which was this old blue camper. But we did turn it into this, and the people that have come out to see it now, a year later, really, they can see the vision that we had and really enjoy and understand what we're doing. In these photographs you can see kind of how we've organized the house, and that's really what I want to talk about right now, is how to organize a tiny house and what it's like to live in it. First of all, you don't have to give up the things that you like. We have a 42-inch 3D high-definition television, PlayStation 3, internet access, we have a nice computer. We have the things that we want, and that's what's interesting about living in a tiny house, is you get rid of the things in life that clutter your life, and you keep the things that you want the most. And what you find, we've been in it now for about 2 months, is that you get to enjoy the things that you like more than you did previously, because there's not as much clutter. So, you know, I enjoy playing video games, I enjoy making movies, I enjoy working outdoors, I enjoy those things, and I get to enjoy those things a lot more than I used to. So when you're in a tiny house, it's important to use every square inch of space, and we created lots of storage nooks, as you can see. There's storage spaces underneath the couch, there's places to hang our archery equipment and our shooting equipment, our musical equipment. We have 3 guitars in our tiny house, 2 full-size and 1 3/4 size. There are 4 guns, there are 4 bows, there's 4 sets of pretty much everything, because we do everything together as a family. And lots of books and computer desk. And you can see that was an old sewing machine table that you saw there in the photograph, and I multi-purpose that. So it functions as a computer desk. You can roll it out in front of the couch and open it up, and it'll function as a table, as you'll see here. Now, we also homeschool our children, so their school books are kept inside of the desk where the old sewing machine used to be, and we can pull those books out and work with them there at the at the couch. We also use space bags to store things that, blankets, pillows, anything that we're not currently using but we may need to use. You just open the space bag and pull it out, and then use your vacuum and put it back. The walking loft has additional storage underneath for books, and we keep any books that we don't use often but would like to reference goes there. There's storage underneath the couch for outdoor equipment and just all kinds of things. So like I said, you don't sacrifice quality of life. In my opinion and in my wife's opinion, I think our quality of life has been improved by living here in the tiny house. We have more money, we have more time, and honestly we have more freedom. So we kept the things, like I said, we kept the things we wanted. We have each, between the 2 of us, we all have about 1 week of clothing apiece, so that we don't have so much clothing. And if you get something new, you get rid of something. This is the table that I talked about in a previous video. This was made out of reclaimed church pews. It's solid oak, and a lot of the materials inside the house was reclaimed. And like I said, everything needs to have a multi-purpose, so this can function as a bar or a table, cutting board, additional sitting space if I have friends and family over, a place to play a board game, and it all tucks in this little teeny cabinet underneath the pull-out table. So I have 2 tables in the tiny house, so I can seat quite a few people in here if we wanted to have a board game night or something like that and have family over. Like I said, we have 3 guitars. I keep one of them hanging, the other ones are stored either underneath, behind, or on top of the couch. We do have a washing machine, so we're going to get a dryer at some point that matches it. You have your composting toilet in a tiny house, which is so easy to use. You're not losing quality of life, you gain quality of life when you live in a tiny house, and it forces you to organize. So if you guys have ever thought about doing a tiny house, I encourage you to watch my previous videos about how I built this thing. It's an awesome journey, and it'll help you become financially stable and get out of debt. There's just so many benefits to living in a tiny house, and you can build this on your own, or one of these on your own, if you chose to. I did mine by myself. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more to come. Thank you.